Children Around the World. By Edith M. Thomas. American Child. The Volunteer Speaks. Yes, I am ready to be a soldier by land or sea. For my heart is warm and true. I am my country's knight. Peace will I keep, or fight, just as she bids me do. African Child. To the hollyhock, merry friend and jolly fellow. Children of the sun are we. I am brown and you are yellow. Yet we always do agree. You and I are never fretting. Sweet, old, homely hollyhock. 'Bout the freckles we'll be getting if we venture out to walk. You can't walk, but then you're growing taller every day than I. You can't walk, yet there's no knowing, but you'll sometime reach the sky. Dutch Child. Oh, a sturdy little pilgrim, all the way from Hollowland, with your cozy cap and muff, and your skates in hand. If I tried to catch and kiss you, roly-poly, round, and sweet, I suspect that you would tie wings upon your feet. Away, away you will be flitting, down the river smooth as glass. I, upon the bank, will throw kisses as you pass. A Little Highlander. Here's a brave lad from the highland and heather. Here's a true lad with tartan and feather, full of the joy of the wild spring weather. March! March! Who within doors with dull care would be staying, when the wind, through the naked treetops straying, sounds like a pibroch that minstrels are playing? March! March! Here's a blithe heart as light as the swallow. Here's a bold chieftain, who will follow, who'll follow, over the meadow, up hill and down hollow. March! March! German Child. Plump as ripe September peach, on the bough just out of reach, cheerful as September sun, when the bravest work is done. Bright your face as morning sky. Liebeling, darling, why so shy? Simple little German maid, with your cap and flaxen braid, snowy kerchief smooth and neat, wooden shoes upon your feet. Lift to mine your modest eye. Liebeling, darling, why so shy? Dear home body, homely dressed, like a brown thrush in its nest. Here's a little song in praise of your helpful hands and ways, with a dimpled simple reply. Liebeling, darling, why so shy? The fleur-de-lis. Go midget maiden, sweet to see, and sweet to kiss if that might be. Go search the garden through and through, and bring the flower you love most true. The midget maid from La Belle France threw back an arch and laughing glance. I'm April's pet and precious tease. I change my mind just when I please. She plucked a rose, a sprig of May, a daffodil, a tulip gay, a pink, a modest violet, a daisy white, a mignonette. But then, just then, she chanced to see the flower of France, the fleur-de-lis. She laughed outright, she dropped the rest. This flower I love the very best. Canadian Child. Gay little cousin, beyond the Great Lakes, a darling rosebud, amid the white flakes. How far is it, pray, to the foot of the hill? A swallow's flight, so smooth and so still. And prithee, how far? To the top of the hill. Oh, a snail's pace. With a patient will. Swedish child. I met a little Swedish child. And deep and thoughtful were her eyes. My willing fancy she beguiled. With many a legend strange and wild. She told of witching water sprites. Of nimble dwarfs and giants grim. Of dancers mid the northern lights. That wave their banners o'er the heights. She sang me many a cunning rhyme. Then up she rose in haste, and cried, I must be gone, the church bells chime. I'll tell the rest another time. Spanish child. A soft brown eye and loving heart. A winsome smile. Yet a roguish art. For my little lady has learned the trick. With motion slow and motion quick. To make her fan speak whatever she will. Though her dainty lips are perfectly still. Take care. When the days are drowsy and warm. She will put you to sleep with a waving charm. The Russian child. Little subject of the Tsar. Tell us what your projects are. Oh, beneath the singing pine. I will build a palace fine. All the sparkling snow and ice. Decked with many a rich device. And I'll not be there alone. For I'll build a royal throne. And I'll make a Tsar of snow. And trim courtiers bowing low. On his head a crown he'll wear. In his hand a scepter bear. Then a guard of snow I'll set. With an icy bayonet. At the door to keep afar. All who plot against my Tsar. English child. You're not content with the roses alone. The roses lover you too would bind. Ah, little finger be soft and kind. Lightly, lightly, the butterfly hold. He has only one day to call his own. And you, my sweet, have 1,000-fold. May. Italian child. When you tell your beads, dear May. For what blessings do you pray? That no frost my flowers may fear. That no danger shall come near. Any helpless downy thing. Still too young to fly or sing.